Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a round in the new PSN situation battle Retribution that I got in the Geara Zulu. Sleeve's team is the two Geara Zulus, the Sinanju, Angelo's Geara Zulu, and the Gyaradoga Heavy Weapons type. On the other side, we've got the Jagan Type D, the Rizel, Echo's Jagan, Unicorn Gundam, and the Loto. I actually had a round that was significantly better than this in the Loto, but it was just so one-sided. Where's my prompt? There it is. That I just could not bring myself to keep it, which a shame because I did like 156,000 damage in that thing. Yeah, if you can keep moving and just, put all of your munitions into people's ankles, you can do very, very well with that. But yeah, like I said, it was like almost a 3-to-1 victory. So I do not feel right about that, even if I was doing really, really well. So, okay, so yeah, Geara Zulu has a pretty good, fairly basic for the cost, but very good skill set. Has double dodge roll, I believe, has forced injectors, has a decently damaging grenade, a Sturmfaust with a handheld launcher that does really good damage and readies up and fires very quickly. Beam machine gun can either fire 6 uncharged shots, which will stun if they all connect, or you can charge it to use the same number of shots and stun if your one shot hits. It's like I said, decent move set. It does, of course, have the same problem that the classic Zaku does of the Beam Hawk is very, very, very short range. So, yeah, just basically you're gonna want to be in like handshake range to get a good shot off with that thing. Because anything further away, and you will probably just get countered. Yeah, the Echo's Jagan, of course, does have fake beacon. I believe, yeah, it just got buffed with the skill that lets you do extra damage to legs, head, and backpack, depending on what environment you're in, if you get behind somebody. So yeah, that is that is definitely a fairly decent skill at this point. I tried to get a couple of rounds with the Echo's Jagan after it was buffed last month. Just could not quite get something I liked, but yeah, I know they custom tune everything for these situation battles, but if you want to check it out, there's worse ways to do it. I really wish that tackle had taken, but at least the first movement did, as I hoped, get me out of the way. And the grenade and beam machine gun were enough, so that's fine. If I'd aimed that a little higher, I might have hit one of the people that didn't have iframes, but that's just how it is. Also, why I maneuvered into the corner instead of rejoining my allies, where I might have lived a little longer, I have no idea. I think I was kind of hoping that one of these two would stay on the larger group of allies, not peel off to take care of me. This was, of course, not the case. But yeah, so kind of a rough start. It picks up. I don't think we win, but we get really close. So yeah, it's it's a decent enough round. Like I said, I did particularly well, so I'm just gonna run with it. Yeah, I'm trying to get a round of my free 3-star spin this Friday. Got me the Rizel Type N. That is the one with the Psycho Frame buffing capability, the one that can allow NTD suits to activate NTD without having taken damage. Gives it just a general stat buff to everything and a little bit of healing. So yeah, that is a really nice skill that I enjoyed using, and I've got a round I may run. I didn't do really great damage, but I managed to show off pretty much all of its capabilities. Maybe not Wave Rider mode quite as much as I could have, but otherwise I actually landed a couple of heavy attacks. So, but yeah, like I said, not a lot of damage, but I did make good use of the healing. So I may run that, or I may keep depending on what I get when I try next to get something better with it. I said I didn't get a lot of damage. Didn't probably got blown up as much as I took anything out, but also kept a lot of allies on the field, kept them buffed, worked well, I think, relatively speaking, with the Fenix. And I am willing to bet that Rezell was just trying to do a side swing, because a side swing would have probably swept through and stunned everything in front of him. But did a neutral instead. I've done that, or I may just be guessing wrong, and they may have just tried to stab something at a not quite right angle. But regardless, I would have done a side swing in that situation. But when you're trying, the Rezell, of course, is a hover suit, and I've run a couple of rounds in the situation battle with it, and as always, managing the drift on the thing can be a little bit tricky, as with hover suits. I've definitely had worse, though. Let's see. I was really hoping the geometry on rubble tends to block splash damage in situations where it should absolutely not, and I'm pretty sure that's just what tripped me up trying to go after the Echoes Jagan, because that was unfortunate. I was pretty sure I had it. I think I just got. Did somebody heavy stagger me, or did we get hit by the support fire? I am unsure, but either way, it was enough to let the Echoes do some damage to me and knock me over. Hopefully, everybody that was just in that support fire will stay there. But yeah, I think this is where the enemy team started pulling away again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Rezell player just did a panic tackle out of the support fire blast. But yeah, we've got about a minute left, and like I said, went relatively well. I've done good damage. Geara Zulu really is a nice, solid machine. I was running the F90 again the other night, and it kind of feels like a similar situation. It is not particularly elaborate. It does not have all the superpowers at its cost, but it is, for someone who has been really good at the basics over the years, or is most used to very earlier mobile suits, this has enough capabilities to do good work for you. And there's the rubble problem again. Do good work for you and not have you fumbling for weapons, because that's the issue I was having with the Rezell Type N. Just like, okay, what do I have to follow up with that I have not used up all the ammo on? Oh, Loto kind of gave me that problem too, though I kind of got into a flow by the end of the round. I missed that by a mile. That was not rubble. That was just my bad aim. And that is the round. So, yeah, like I said, I don't think it was a bad one. Gotten spitting distance of it, I think. But yeah, could have pulled together a little better at the beginning, maybe. But yeah, 40-19, top score on my team. I think probably second overall, looking at the top score on the other side. So we will take a look and see here. Okay, third score overall and sixth total, but 5-3, 92k damage, and yeah, it wasn't bad. And this I kind of like the situation battle, so I will probably run it some more, if not this weekend, then next. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. On the other account, I got the Silver Bullet funnel test type, which I've had on the main account for a while, but nice to have a little bit of equity between the two when I can manage it. But yeah, definitely worth at least logging in to get those 3-star spins every day, because I've gotten a couple of decent new things. I still need to try that Heavy Jim Kai, I think it is. I have a couple of levels of that now and still have not taken it out. Likewise, the Gaza CZ.